So, this is a video that's going to help hopefully you be able to graph in MyLab. So it's a problem, and you may have this problem. I don't remember what number it is, but it's in the 4.1 homework. So it's a little confusing on how to do the graphing, and it's not necessarily intuitive. I think there are helps in Pearson, but I just thought I'd make this video in case people needed more help. So I have this problem. It says graph functions f and g in the same rectangular coordinate system, graph and give the equations of all asymptotes. Okay, so f of x equals 2 to the x, and g of x equals 1/2 times 2 to the x. Okay, so then under that it says graph the functions and their asymptotes. Graph the asymptotes as dashed lines. Use the graphing tool to graph the functions. Okay, so I click to enlarge it. You can see the graph over here. I click to enlarge it, and then it's going to give me prompts up here at the top in yellow, which those, I mean, you don't always see. I've never played around with that arrow. Well, I don't know what that is. Okay, so it says click a line or point to select it. Okay, so I said, well, I want to graph this. Okay, and I'm graphing f of x, which is 2 to the x. Now, maybe that's what I want. I would have 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 8. Okay, this looks pretty good. This looks like f of x, right? Okay, so I want that. Great. If I want to put another one on there, and I don't know if I need to, select the exponential tool. Okay, so now I'm going to graph 1/2 of that. That means it's going to be a shrink, right? A vertical shrink. So I want to point here. And this tells me now, okay, a vertical shrink. So I'm going to put in the 1/2. So I put in 0.5 before, but let's see if we can do 1 divided by 2. That is my vertical shrink. I don't have a horizontal shrink. I'm not reflecting, so I don't have to worry about that. And the base is 2. So the graph that they started out with is the base 2 graph. Now I've graphed it so that I want to save this, so save it. Okay, now you can see I have the base 2 graph, and then I have the 1/2 of that underneath. Okay, so that's great. Now I have that, but I need to do the asymptotes. So I'm going to click to enlarge the graph again, and then I'm going to click a line or a point to select it. So I need my asymptotes going to be the x-axis. So I'm just going to click anywhere on the x-axis. Let's click right there. Okay. Well, I thought I clicked on it. Okay, maybe I need to do the dashed line first. Okay, selected, make selected object dashed. And I did this before. Okay, so I don't think I've messed it up. So I'm trying to get the line, the asymptote drawn. So I'm going to click on the line, okay, and then it says click the graph to plot the first point on your line. Okay, it's going to be on the x-axis, so I just click a point. Okay, there it is. And now I need a second point. Okay, so there it is in gold, but I want to make that an asymptote, so I need it to be dashed. So I click the dash. And then it's really hard to see that it's dashed, but I think it is. So now I'm going to save it. And it should show both graphs. The f of x curve is the top one, and then, or the one to the left, I guess. And the one to the right is the 1/2 of that, and then it has the asymptote. So I'm going to check my answer, and I better say, this is wonderful. Good job. Okay, close enough. That's a little bit on how to graph. This is a little bit tricky. Okay. What is the asymptote? Okay, now you're typing an equation. All right. So you would put y equals 0. That is the equation. And I can check the answer. Nice work. See if there's a third part. What's the asymptote of that one? Same asymptote. So I probably could just end this video. y equals 0, and we can check it. Fantastic. Okay. And then maybe it goes to, you have to go to the next question or whatever. But anyway, I hope that helps to see how to click on those things.